The situation in Jammu is equally grim, with several villages like Salkot, Narowal, Gujral, Hafizabad, Mandi Bahuddin and Qadirabad facing the fury of floods. Our correspondent Manaman Singh Chinna brings us the latest from the ground. Manaman is joining us live from Jammu this morning. Good morning, Manaman. What's the latest on the ground?
Well, in Jammu, as far as the situation is concerned, the army is now concentrating on infrastructure rebuilding. The bridges which have been washed away, the causeways which have been destroyed, the army is rebuilding them in order to connect those villages which were cut off from Jammu and from other major cities because of these floods. One major bridge will be put into action today itself. The army started constructing it barely 48 hours back, but now they have constructed a pontoon bridge over the river Tavi, which got washed away. The original bridge got washed away. So the concentration right now is providing on medical relief, on reaching out to these people who are powerless, trying to supply them electricity with generators and these relief efforts.
A lot of people in Jammu have been saying that they've not been able to establish contact with their loved ones in Kashmir, especially in Srinagar. How are those families faring now? You'd made us speak to some of them last morning.
Well, there has been some sort of contact which has been established. There is a telephone exchange which has in the vicinity of Srinagar which has reportedly started working. So there have been phone calls which have been received by the relatives here in Jammu from their loved ones in Srinagar. So, but this is on a very small scale, yet this has brought some major relief. This just goes on to show that how crucial this communication link is, and it is important that it is put forth immediately, because more than anything else, people are apprehensive because they cannot speak to their loved ones.
Absolutely, Manaman. The biggest challenge that rescue and relief workers are also facing is the fact that the Jammu and Srinagar highway has been cut off.
Yes, the Jammu-Srinagar highway remains cut off, though efforts are on to patch it through. At some point at a place called Ramsu, beyond Ramban, this highway has been damaged because of the heavy rains and landslides, and even between Jammu and Udhampur there are numerous points where there are landslides and the road is being cleared, yet till Udhampur and little beyond it the road is open for traffic. However, it may take at least 1 week before this road link is finally established.
And Manaman, there are several villages around Jammu that have also been inundated because of these floods. What's the situation like there? What's the status of rescue work?
Simi, the water in these villages has now drained out. The water was there for little over 24 hours, but because the gradient of the slope in this region is such that the water does not stay for long, so these villages are no longer underwater. This water has passed on in the river Chenab or in the Tavi river and onwards to Pakistan. But however, these villages have suffered a lot of damage in infrastructure. The houses are damaged, so therefore the relief effort is now on rehabilitating these people.